And a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Battle in the Gardens, live from the city of Miami Gardens, live from Teddy Bridgewater Field. We got ourselves another great game here in this tournament. We got Reapers Elite taking on Resurrection. Reapers Elite starting with the ball and not able to get much of anything going there as the quarterback trips. We'll bring up second down here for Reapers Elite. Had a chance to see the second half of their game this morning. Looking, fires, caught. And there's the flag pull. And it's going to bring up third down and about a yard for Reapers Elite. There's a snap. And here comes Reapers Elite. They'll pick up the first down. So Reapers Elite already extending their drive. Looking, fires over the middle, intercepted! Number 16 of Resurrection with the interception. And she will get her flagpole, just steps right in front of the throw. And there's a way to get your team fired up. Snagging the interception and getting your offense in ball with the ball in short field position. Got her just at the 20-yard line, so it's first and goal. Looks, fires, caught. And Resurrection seems to have some life. As they have sat for a game. Looking, quarterback, fires, going to the end zone, got the matchup she wants, and it's incomplete. That was the one-on-one matchup she wanted, and, you know, a great defensive play, doing enough to knock the ball out of the targeted range. Number 12 drops back. That pass was intended for number 16, who had the interception. Fires over the middle, caught. That's going to bring up fourth down and goal. Fourth and goal inside the 5-yard line. Resurrection calls for the snap. Quarterback steps up, fires, And did she catch it? No, they say the ball touched the ground. Incomplete. And a red zone opportunity thwarted by the defense of Reaper's Elite. Will that be an opportunity that comes back to haunt Resurrection? Again, another possession today. They got inside the red zone and could not cash in. And that's one of those that when you have those 6-0 games or a 12-6 game that you sit there and say, that could have been a difference maker. Reaper's Elite here on offense, first down. Slipping and sliding. And here comes second down here for Reaper's Elite. Looking. And she's going to take off. Gets her flag pulled just before the first down marker. It's going to be 5 yards. I believe they said 3rd down and 5 here for Reaper's Elite. Moves, fires, tip, and it falls to the ground. And 4th down. Reaper's Elite are going to punt. So Resurrection forces another 3 and out. And that's a nice punt. And that will be dropped, and the returner just couldn't keep her hands on it, and think she might have jammed her finger when trying to catch it. You just happen to get one of those fingers that kind of hits the ball by itself, and that's not fun. There are only certain things I can say on a family-friendly show. So Resurrection now drops quarterback, has all day to throw, fires a pass deep downfield, and it's caught! It's caught! Belt pulled, and it's 1st and goal, Resurrection. But now comes the question that has been asked all day. When you get the ball in the red zone, can you cash in? I can count in the first game that I did of Resurrection, they had 2 drives in which they got the ball in the red zone and came up with no points. So can they make that correction? Can they put points on the board? That is now the big question. Fires right over the middle. Okay. You know what? Hey, I love it. I love it. He's putting the positive spin out there. Second and goal. Can they make it happen? And there's Hikes it to the blocker, and he was right. Hold up. Stand up. Hey, he told me they were going to score, and you know what? By golly, yes, they did. So Resurrection cashes in, and they draw first blood, putting points on the board. Drops back, quarterback fires, and gets it in, and 7 goes on the board. Resurrection first to score. It's 7-0. Resurrection on top of Reapers Elite. I'd like to thank our sponsors and partners who are making today happen. Hey, he did. He loudly put it. He loudly said it to me, so I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Fires and caught. Just shy of the first down marker for Reapers Elite. Swings it out, and oh my, what an adjustment to the football. Turning back and making that reception. That's gonna be a first down for Reapers Elite. So they will continue their drive. And look, I can tell you, Reapers Elite was in the stands watching Resurrection play their first game. So look, it takes a deep shot and intercepted. Tip drill. Belt gets pulled, pushed out of bounds. And that's now the second interception from the Resurrection defense. And again, as a parent just said, you got to attack the football while it's in the air. When you wait for it to come, sometimes that happens. The more aggressive player is going to come up with that football. So Resurrection now with an opportunity. Quarterback scrambles left. She's going to take it on her own, stretching the ball out across. And that's going to be a first down, Resurrection. Oh. So, okay. I think someone called a timeout maybe before the play. Thank you. All right, apparently I missed it. One of the fans out here caught it, let me know. The play doesn't count, so as great of a run as that was to pick up a first down, the play didn't count. I think Reapers Elite called the timeout before the snap. But apparently I wasn't the only one that missed it. About half the crowd was wondering what was happening here. So now I don't feel too bad. When I'm the only one who misses something, then I worry. When half the crowd misses it along with me, I don't feel as bad. But when someone catches it, I do appreciate when they point it out. So thank you very much. So number 12 drops back, steps up, fires. She's got one-on-one wide open, overthrows her receiver. again, that's one you got to take advantage of. Your receiver has their defender beat by 5 yards. You got to put it on him. And dumps it off. Oh, and the flag pull came before the lateral. Again, I like the creativity. Third and 20 here for Resurrection. Yeah, 3rd and goal here. Looks, fires wide open, caught. And once again, that's just a size matchup. And that's a completion. And once again, Resurrection now 4th and goal. Will they put it in here? Now, I will say this. The big Resurrection fan has not said anything about the ending of this drive. So will that come back to haunt him? I have another fan that just told me they're going to score, so here we go. Fires, end zone, incomplete. So, wait. They didn't score a touchdown. When? Oh, that was in the end zone. Okay. So, apparently, Resurrection. So, Resurrection did evidently score a touchdown. I didn't realize they counted that as a completion, or I would have given it a touchdown call. My apologies. I thought she dropped the ball when she was in the end zone. So it's 12-0 Resurrection. Wait a minute. It's 12-0 Resurrection. As they've not gotten both extra points. It's 12. So Reaper's Elite, and I guess this is halftime. No, because Reaper's Elite is still on the same side of the field. So I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, again, thanking all the sponsors, and here's the rest of the schedule for today. The next game after this will be BTF versus Bottom Best, then Top Notch versus Category 5, Liberty City Warriors taking on T3M, and then Liberty City Warriors will stay on the field to take on the Swamp Angels. And then the final game of the day will be the Swamp Angels taking on T3M right here on the Brevard Sports Network Facebook page or the Varsity Sports Nation YouTube stream, whichever stream you end up choosing to use. We will also be here for championship rounds tomorrow. There's a snap. And Resurrection now on the run. So this is beginning. So right now Resurrection has an opportunity to double dip here. They just scored to end the half. And now they get the ball to start the second half. This could bring big trouble if you're a Reapers Elite fan. Drops back, serving, fires, one-on-one, and once again overthrows her receiver. She's got the impressive arm to drive it down the field. Just a little overpowering on how fast her receivers are. And so here we go. Fires, caught, and tried the lateral again. And yeah, in order for the lateral to work, you have to have your fellow receiver be behind you. But first down for Resurrection on that play. Ayers, she steps up, throws immediately, has an open receiver. And once again, Resurrection now matriculating the ball down the field. Comment in the chats, whether you're on the Facebook or the YouTube live streams. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, what athlete you're supporting. There's a snap. Steps up, fires, and she's put muscle. Oh, she had it. And guess what? If she catches that, she's taking it to the house. There would have been no stopping her. And here's what I think happened. What I think happened, she took her eye off the ball for that half a second, and that half a second is the difference between an interception, or I should say, the difference between a pick six and a dropped interception. Fires over the middle, caught, lateral, and guess what? That's going to be another Resurrection first down. So Resurrection with a sustaining drive here. As now Bottom Best now walks through the campus as they get set to go warm up for their second game. One final little team meeting here. And pumps, and that's a sack for Reapers Elite. And that's going to be a sack. And once again, another back-to-back sacks by Reaper Elite. Reaper's elite defense coming up when their team needs it right now. Yeah, I mean, that's third and a trip around Disney World is how I would call this. Number 12 drops. Pumps. She's got a wide open receiver, and it's caught! It's caught! She could go all the way! Touchdown! Resurrection! Oh, wow. And as I gave that loud touchdown call that everyone back in Brevard County could hear, she stepped out of bounds, but it's first and goal here for Resurrection. She stepped out of bounds. Nonetheless, that still doesn't make it not a great play. That was great job hitting a receiver in stride, wide open. Number 12, there's the quick pass, and again, second and goal now, inside the 10-yard line. Referee confirming it's second down. Fires on the out route. Touchdown! Resurrection! And there we go. There's the touchdown. Ran a great little speed out to the corner pylon. Catches it, but gets both feet in. No question about it. Now they go for the point after. Currently leading 18-0. Number 12 drops, fires, got a wide open receiver. Great tiptoe in. And it's now 19-0 in favor of Resurrection. And right now you got to wonder if you're Reaper's Elite, how much time's left on the clock? I know we're still fairly early into this second half, but you know, you got to wonder every time Resurrection scores, there's still long methodical drives that tick time off the clock. How many more possessions are you going to have to try to answer? Fires, and that one is out of bounds. It's going to bring up second down here for the Reapers. There's a snap. Steps up, fires. Double coverage. Intercepted. The Resurrection down the sideline. And that's now the fourth interception of the game. I mean, look, when you win the turnover battle, usually the football game is turned in your favor. Quarterback again now. And again, it's Resurrection is thoroughly looking impressive in this one. 12 drops, fires through the hands of her receiver, but that's going to stop the clock. And right now, if you're Resurrection, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to be stopping the clock. Easy passes, let time tick away. It's going to bring up third down here for Resurrection. On the move. Number 12 will get sacked. And not that taking a sack is ever a good time, but right here, right now, if you're Resurrection, the positive thing about that, the clock is still rolling. Number 12 fires, and that pass batted down. And folks, I sincerely apologize. I hope we don't get kicked off the live stream here with the copyright notice, as we have someone on this side of the bleachers blasting music through a speaker. And if the live cuts out, I do apologize, but there's not much I can do. So I'm going to try to talk over it as much as I can. Timeout taken. And again, right now, Resurrection leads 19-0 off of some big play capability. Resurrection looking to go 1-1. They lost their first game. Rolling. And there's a sack. A Resurrection sack. And there is so many whistles, and that's the game, folks. That's the game as Resurrection goes 1-1 on the day, ending their day in a 19-0 fashion, where we saw an explosion of their offense. We saw their defense come up with 4 interceptions. And so it'll be interesting to see where they land come championship rounds tomorrow. And again, we will be here tomorrow for all the championship rounds, Coming up next, my chat. There's no one in the chat. Coming up in the next game, it's BTF taking on Bottom Best in a couple minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network Facebook page or the Varsity Sports Nation YouTube.